Okay, I want to expand on my working out series. No, I'm not trying to become the workout guy on YouTube or something. No, it's just a subject I enjoy talking about sometimes, once in a while. Let's continue. I don't know, part 8, 9, something like that. I think 8. Let's call it part 8. The in-between workouts and some things I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention in workout number 2 for chest. I also do an old school exercise, one set, usually, where you kind of put your upper back on a bench, so you're in kind of a laid down position, but your legs are out in front of you, kind of supporting your body, kind of an L shape type thing. And you're doing pullovers. The farther down you go, the more of a stretch you're going to get on all the chest muscles, and especially under here, that muscle right underneath the chest and the bottom of the chest itself. It really nails that if you focus and try and work that. So it's a pullover. You're going to use a 25-pound weight, 30, whatever's good for you. Not too heavy, of course. You want to control it. So you're in an awkward position. Your upper back is against a bench. You're in kind of a laid L-shaped position, and you're with your arms kind of extended as far as you can go comfortably. You focus right here for under the chest. A lot of people say that's a back exercise as well. You do feel some things in your back going on. I'm sure if you focused on your back more with your mind as you're doing the exercise and tried to use your back muscles, I'm sure you could turn that into a beneficial back exercise. But I use it for chest. It's old school. I learned from an old school weightlifter type dude. And it's great. And it gets right here, this kind of weird area of your body that not many exercises target well. And it can give you like a nice ridge under here if you're young, or if you're old. It's a great exercise, and you just do one step for workout number 2. The only chest stuff you're doing is flies, however many sets you want to do, because I personally want to focus more on the chest. So if you want to do 5 sets, 6 sets, 7 sets of flies, and then do that one set of pullovers, and focusing on the chest part and the diaphragm area, I guess you could say here. That's all you're doing for chest in that second workout, because you did so much the other day, 2 days ago. Ideally, you want to spread it out at least 2 days, these big workouts that take a long time. If you're doing even more, spread it out 3 days. It depends how you feel. If you feel your body needs the extra recovery time, spread it out 3 days in between the 2 big workouts, number 1 and number 2. If you feel better after 2 days going to that number 2 workout, do that. I fluctuate. It depends on how I can tell when my body's getting overworked, and I say to myself, okay, you need to take a break. You need to stop working out for a day or 2. Let your body heal up, catch up to what you're doing, because you're doing too much. You kind of gauge it that way. But workout number 2 is not as long as workout 1, but you're still hitting every muscle and keeping with the philosophy of the compounding the gains, because you're doing every muscle in your body, so everything's getting tweaked from different directions, all on the same day. There's that exercise, and there's something else. Oh, I fucked up in the last video when I said concentration curls, and then I said preacher curls. I meant to say concentration curls again. For workout number 2, concentration curls. Those pictures of Arnold in the 70s, leaned over a bench. He's got his elbow braced against his knee, doing the concentration curls, and stretching that arm out nice. Doing a weight you can control. Good exercise. You get just right down the front of the bicep. It gives you that kind of stick out thing, you know what I mean? Eventually, over time. It's a great exercise, and it's very simple. Again, you would do 2 sets of concentration curls, a lighter weight and then a heavier weight, and that's all you got to do for biceps in that second workout. You're on one side of the bench, you're doing your right arm. You flip around to the other side of the bench, now you're doing your left arm. You do that, right, left, twice. The first time with the lighter weight, second time with the heavier one, but still controllable, where you can get like 12 or 13. where you're fatigued at 14, you can't do anymore. That's how I gauge it for me. I want to make sure I get enough out of it, and I'm doing a proper weight and not too heavy of a weight. If I can get 14 or 15, that's obviously not too heavy. That tells me it's not too heavy. So concentration curls, sitting down on a bench, weight on the floor you pick up, and just curl your arm against your knee or inner thigh, or however you like to do it, whatever angle you like. Old school shit, and it works. In combination with all the other exercise, you get all these cross benefits, like I said. Now, food. I did workout number 1 today. Again, I woke up, got ready, my gym bag, everything, went to the gym, got my protein shake on the way, 42 gram Core Elite. They have 42s and 26s, so you can take your pick. You want 26 grams of protein? Great. You want 42? Great. I try and drink most of it before I get in the gym. Right before I'm about to start my cardio, I'll finish the shake up usually. So that's what I did today. Then I started my cardio. After my workout was done, which was about an hour and a half to the point, I couldn't do anymore. I got to that point. After that, I didn't feel hungry right away. So I waited about an hour or two. I would really, ideally you want to eat right after the workout. You do this hour and a half long thing I did with cardio. You want to eat right after. You want to get more protein right into your system as fast as you can. The longer you wait, the worse it is. Better results is immediately after the workout. You got some food ready, or you just run to the store and grab your shit, eat it. And again, so I had that second meal after the workout, which is about 2 hours later. I usually eat way earlier than that after that workout. It's really tiring, really draining, and you need so many calories and protein back in your system after you do it, because muscles all over your body are trying to rebuild. So, again, I told you earlier, I had the tuna thing, which is about this big, from Whole Foods. It's big and it's expensive, and it probably has about 60 grams of protein or more in it. It's pure tuna with a little bit of dressing, to give it flavor. Chunks, like, it's serious. Like, Whole Foods is more expensive for a reason. You get quality, and they didn't pay me to say that, but and I was never a guy that was into Whole Foods. I'm not even a vegan or vegetarian or anything like that. I'm into protein when I'm exercising, because that's what I was lacking when I was younger. I didn't take in enough. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. So, I had tuna, and I had a little cardboard thing of vegetables. You know how Whole Foods uses those cheap-ass cardboard containers with, like, wax inside as a coating so the shit doesn't drip out. I guess it's green or something. I have no idea why they do it. But I got, like, these yellow squash that are like this big, all sliced up, peppers, other squash, different colors, different weird vegetables that I don't usually eat, in some type of dressing, and it was delicious. So I got a little bit of that because I want my carbs low, I want my protein high, for now. Till my shit's right, then I rebalance out. Anyway, so I had a little bit of vegetables, weird vegetables, not the normal shit, not peas, you know what I mean? But they're fine too. And that huge thing of tuna. So then that was around, 2, 3 o'clock. Then around 8:20 p.m., I started feeling a little, from that ridiculous workout I did today, an hour and a half. I'm like, all right, let me get some meatballs. This pizza place I like sells 2 meatballs for $7. They're enormous, okay? They're huge. Gotta be 60 grams of protein or something like that. I don't know, 50. They're huge, and they're not pure meat. There's other things in there, but it's mostly meat, and it's a ridiculous amount of creatine and protein and all those things muscles love. So I had that, the 2 meatballs, which I ate easily, and I usually can't eat them easily. It's the equivalent of almost 3 cheeseburgers, those 2 meatballs. That's how much meat's in them. So you're talking some serious protein. That's what I just had. And then my girlfriend, she got Chinese and she didn't finish it. So I had about this much of chicken fried rice with like a few pieces of chicken and a lot of rice, and it's fucking delicious. So I scarfed that fucking too. My point is, on these days, these 1 and 2 workouts, the 2 main workouts, the number 3, step 3 is the in-between little workouts. Once you get your spacing right, your daily spacing between these 2 major workouts. The point is, on the 2 major workout days, especially day 1, just scarf protein wherever you can get it all fucking day, and try and keep your carbs lower if you want to lose some fat on your body. You don't have to cut them out completely, but lower the amount you've been taking in. That's the basic philosophy of what I try and do, and hopefully I can help one person with this wonderful information. Change one person's life like Richard Simmons. Anyway, yeah, so the 1 and 2 workout days, you want to take massive amounts of protein in, because your body's going to be screaming for it, because you worked everything and you took your body to the point where you really couldn't do much more, almost to the point of making yourself ill. It's hard, so you need a lot of calories and protein put back in your body that day, specifically after the workout and before. That's how I approach it. Now, so that would be most likely like twice. Once you get proper spacing, it's probably twice a week. You would do workout 1 at the beginning of the week. Workout 2 would come 2 or 3 days later, depending on your spacing and how fatigued you feel. My ideal spacing would probably be workout 1, skip at least 2 days before I do workout 2. So the day before I would do workout 2, I would throw a little mini workout in there. How would I do that? Get down to the gym, drink my protein shake to maintain any muscle growth or things that are happening with my muscles in recovery. Do some cardio. Do a little bit longer cardio if you're trying to lose fat. If you're not trying to lose fat, you don't need to do it that long. But make it a cardio and stomach day. Because stomach muscles are stubborn as fuck, and I don't care who you are. They really need to be worked to get real good results. And my ideal kind of physique is the 70s, like bodybuilder, Frank Zane, Arnold Schwarzenegger, where you're big on top and your back's big and your waist is small. So you're not doing a super heavy weight on your waist. That's how bodybuilders approach it. Guys that just want to get stronger and be power lifters, it's a different approach. You're going for aesthetic beauty, basically, of the male body. How you chisel it, how you work it, what ingredients you throw into yourself. What steroids, what not steroids. You know what I mean? However you want to approach it. I don't do steroids, never have, never will. Never got that big. Don't want to get that big. So where the fuck was I going with this? Okay, little workout. So again, stomach muscles are stubborn as fuck. They take a lot of work. So my philosophy when I was a young man, and the guy that taught me how to work out, he basically said, do a stomach routine at the end of every workout. Said your body's in like fat burning mode at that point, and finish every workout with stomach, because stomach is stubborn. Stomach muscles and our middles as human beings, they want to just let go and go out. You know what I mean? Even if we're young and we don't stay active. So imagine when you get older and everything slows down, metabolism slows down, testosterone, all that shit, whether you're a man or a woman. You start, the more you let yourself go when you're older, it's exponentially worse than when you're young, because you don't have youth on your side anymore. The body isn't as resilient. So you really got to make sure you're taking in the right ingredients. That's why I'm saying these things. And you work out the right way, not to injure yourself. You can't afford to injure yourself at fucking 48 years old, however old you are in life. You can't afford that. You gotta be smart about it. So when you get your proper spacing between day 1 and 2, the main workouts for the week, the day before workout number 2, you want to hit them stomach muscles again. Not super hard, because again, just a day and a half or 2 days ago, you did some stomach. You did your whole body. So your stomach got hit from all different fucking directions. So there's a tweak still there. So I'm going to get on the cardio, probably walk for 5, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever. Then get on the elliptical and push the elliptical work a little harder. Just a little bit. I don't sprint on these machines. That's not my goal. I just get the blood moving. Warm up for any weight type or calisthenic type shit I'm going to do that's going to put strain on muscles and tendons and all that shit. I want to make sure my body is ready to do that stuff. I'm not cold, just walking in the gym. Okay, let me start curling 60 pounds. You know what I mean? Just straight cold. No, I don't like that. I like doing the cardio in the beginning. Whether you like 20 minutes of cardio or 5 or 10, that's not the important thing. Just doing it is the important. Getting all the blood everywhere, all the different muscles and joints and everything's moving. And then you can go to any weight, whether it's lower body or upper body, and your shit's ready. You're not cold. You're most likely not going to injure yourself if you don't go too heavy. So that's my philosophy on kind of the in-between days. You're not going heavy on nothing. You might, if you're lacking in certain areas, maybe you'll throw in an extra set of chest flies. Just one. Light. Not super heavy. Just, maybe you feel you need that. I don't know. It depends on you. What you need, what you feel you need, what you're trying to do. But basically, that workout day would basically be some lower body cardio by walking and doing the elliptical for however many minutes. Then I get on the upper body cycle. I don't even know what to call it. The fuck is that called? I can't remember. Anyway, you're in a seated position. And I don't need to lift any heavy weights this day. I'm really trying to still recover. But I want to keep the momentum going. I don't want to wait 2 days all the time to get in the gym. Because I could get lazy. I could miss that second workout. So you want to kind of keep the momentum of things. And like I said, stomach muscles are real stubborn. Let me stop here.